Good morning, or should I say good afternoon? It's still good morning here in the Singapore. And how are we all going? Waiting for everyone just to get on. So I've just had a huge meeting this morning. Had some logistics to get sorted, and I wanted to make this. Live stream or this announcement to everyone because obviously I had to wait till I got over to Singapore to get the go ahead to some big things that have been happening. Obviously in Singapore, in the US of A, back in Australia, and so on and so forth. Firstly, I'd love to send out my love to everyone because obviously it's the week of Christmas, just to send out my love and appreciation for everyone that's in my environment or people that I don't even know, just sending love out. And this is a special time for everyone to start unwinding. I know it's very hard. It's even very hard for that man there. He's very much like me, Cameron Stewart, that he's actually winding up when we should be winding down. You know, I've got my family over in Bali. I had to leave them because I had this engagement and I had to sort out. So, yeah, I just really want to firstly bless everybody that has come into my environment over the last year. 2016 has been an absolute roller coaster. It finished a bit of a crazy year, but a lot of amazing people have come into my life. I want to bless, and there's the man who's just jumped on now, Tim Banner, and everyone that came to the December retreat, the transformational retreat, because that was something that was absolutely huge for us all. What I saw in all of those men was a form of me. Tim, man, how you stepped up, how I challenged you, how many times you wanted to leave, but you broke through, and look at you now, man. I'm so proud of you. I learned so much about myself going through that whole transition. I learned so much about just human behavior, just going through that, and it was quite challenging. I wasn't going to hold the December retreat because of what I was going through, my frequency, my vibration, obviously through my personal challenges, but I said, nah, people need this. I need to show up. I need to get up there. And, you know, it was a huge, I think that I even feel like I'm still integrating as we speak. I had a cold sore. My body was run down. You know, my old program, new programming, it was that resistance, and it was absolutely crazy. Hey, how are we? Amy's from, who have we got on here? Belinda, how you going, my friend? Amy's from California. Awesome stuff. Kojo, how are you, my brother? Awesome stuff. India, Rayul, nice to have everyone on. So firstly, I'm really excited to obviously announce that we're having an expansion in Singapore where obviously Singapore has a very, very tight but very limited educational system, and it is not very masculine. A lot of the fathers will send their sons off to the army, but if the son gets a scratch, they get deployed back and so on and so forth. So most Asian countries, a lot of the Asian countries, a lot of the men are very much in their feminine. They're very quiet, they're very polite, they're very held back. So what I've been speaking to a good friend of mine that he's been part of Beast Mode and through another organization that he traveled the world and we met up with him a lot of the times, is that we're going to be expanding our roots over to Asia and obviously Singapore to really start to expand and get that awareness out, and really with the Asian community is really start to expand that masculine leadership energy and really start to build more leaders here in Singapore, because this is a place, it's an amazing platform where we can start to portal out to all different parts of Asia, which is huge because they are go-getters. You know, it is a very wealthy country, and everyone here wants to strive. So that's something that's going to be amazing to really bring out that understanding and social awareness of creating more leaders, women and men, to step into their power, which is going to be absolutely huge. And that's just on. I'm going to get into that a little bit more in the live stream. Another thing which I'm really excited about is the expansion next year over to the States. That's going to be huge, of really getting on talk shows, radio shows, interviews, but more importantly, that is just a platform, and that is just a vessel to be able to get our message out, to save lives, to build better humans, to give people a better understanding, take people out of pain, give people the confidence, mindset, conviction, so they can function in a better existence, because we start with one, then we multiply to others. So that is something that's going to be huge. At the moment, obviously, we're getting more exposure, as you can see on social media. Team Beast Mode, you know, obviously we've got the Beauties and the Beast, which is going to be huge. That's March the 6th to the 11th. So I know that we've got about 6 people that are already into that. There's another 6 spots. If you want to know more about Beauties and the Beast, that's the huge. I'm talking about, you know, massive polarity, finding your yin and yang, becoming your own king, your own queen, or if you're going to come as a couple, building that strong, lasting relationship. Obviously, I can talk from experience. My whole life got rocked at about 2 months ago, and what I'm going to teach you all is how I'm standing here, how I'm operating at this level with this conviction, with this mindset, still got my heart and it hasn't broken me down. So a lot of people say, hey Lee, but how can you teach about that? And you haven't. I am in a relationship now, I'm in a beautiful relationship now. That's what I'm going to be teaching you about, finding your power, that you do not need to look outside yourself. You have everything you got, but you come into an agreement that you want to share your life and the future with another person. You don't need to look for someone else to fill your cup up. You fill your cup up first, and then, so this is what happens. Two halves don't make a whole. What makes a whole relationship is two fulls. Okay? Don't get that mixed up, because a lot of people think, oh, look, I need to look within for someone else to fill myself up. No, what I found in my self-discovery is that I needed to look within. I needed to become a strong man. I needed to be there for my brothers. I needed to be there for my empire, my brand, my company, and that's when I filled myself up. I had self-love, so then I could give it to my beautiful partner, Jaboa. So that's what it's about, guys. Do not chase purpose. Do not chase the glitz and glamour. Do not chase titles. Chase your purpose and chase your heart, because once you chase your heart and you come to people congruently from your heart, that's when you know you're on something good. And if they don't see that, you can't change their model of the world. If you come congruently from your heart and people don't see that, what that actually shows them, they are actually not in their heart, and that's okay. Yeah. Mr. Adam E. Edwards, how are you, my man? Got to be back in Melbourne on around early Jan. Great to catch up with you. Check this man out, Adam G. Edwards. He's a really good mate of mine. He's on an amazing experience. He's on an amazing journey to finding himself, self-discovery, and he's going to be one of the leading coaches of the world. I can just see that. Robert, hello from Georgia, USA. How you going, man? Good to have you on. I loving the support. So, Another big thing, obviously, as I said, we're expanding into Singapore, and that's going to be great because, Singapore, we're really seeing people that they're walking around in mice, and, there's not really many big leaders coming out of Singapore. That's just going to give people a lot more expression of their self-confidence. The States is going to be huge because a lot of the stuff that's going to be happening in the States in LA, most importantly, I always say it's a dictaphone for your message and a magnifying glass for your vision. So that's going to be huge to be able to have that leverage and outset reach to these talk shows that you have 3 to 4 million viewers watching that show. So that's going to be huge to get our services out. That's going to be huge to be able to get our outstretched reach. And at the end of the days, we know what we're doing in this small circle and it's bubbling up, and we need to get it out to the rest of the world. My main goal is to be able to set up B-stands, academies all around the world where people can keep coming, they can keep being in that environment, they can keep recharging, realigning, regrouping, refocusing, and then that's going to keep people safe, and we'll have coaches set up all around the world. That is my main goal. It's happening, it's ready in the work, so that's something that we're going to be doing. Oh, my father, how are you? And I've left my parents in Bali because I've had to come over to Singapore, and my beautiful mother, mwah, loving you all. So what I want to give everyone a reminder about, you do not need to wait for someone who says, hey, fireworks and boom, let's get pissed, have a hangover for it to be a new year. 2017 starts whenever you want it to start. And for me, it starts today. Yeah, it's been a challenging 2016. There's been some really, really big wins, and there's been some really lows. At the same time, really big wins have come up. Lights at the end of the tunnel, it has been really big. So what I say to you all, don't wait as a sheep for 2017 to start. Do it now. I'm going to shout out a big shout out to Adam Adzmak. He's been dealing with a lot like myself, and to see you come through that, bro, to see you doing your passion. I know I've DJ'd before, to see you with your son and enjoying it, to see you actually having that energy and actually believing in yourself and actually loving yourself, that really touches my heart, bro. You're always part of the brotherhood, and I really want to send that love out to you, because that's something that's really been there through the punches and the rest of that, and through whatever. Just don't listen to other people. Don't get too clouded, bro. You're a strong man. Follow your heart, follow your intention, as you say, you put up in your post, and it's going to lead you to a better way. Yeah, and I really love what you're doing. Follow your purpose, man. Get in contact with the right people, Will Sparks or whoever you need to, and keep chasing it. I've got some big DJ contacts as well, man, so we'll have to hit that up in the new year. So that's cool. And Mr. Cam, you just took the words right out of my mouth. I want to start giving a lot of respect and love back to people. And, Cameron's come through as a personal client, and his energy, his conviction, his goals, which he's already receiving are absolutely amazing. the energy that you've brought in, Cam, and how you're leading people and how you're even leading the brothers that have been there for years and your leaps and bounds in front of them, that you're leading through actions, yeah? 2017 is going to be huge. Me and Cam have been deciding, we've been talking to, read those emails, bro, talking about the wealth creation and all that budget and property portfolio with my mindset, with my leadership, with my, success strategies. We're going to combine and do workshops. That's going to be coming to New Zealand 2017, and let's bring it into the States of Australia as well. That's going to be huge. So if people are looking at creating wealth, they're looking at wealth strategies, budgets, and all that stuff as well. They're looking at if you're looking at property portfolios, then the whole set of leadership, mindset, self-development, quantum field, matrix energetics, guided meditation, all that stuff, we're going to be bringing in a workshop together. So that's something that's going to be absolutely huge, because that, my friends, creates the ultimate male and the ultimate human. By having the right mindset, by having the right heart, at the same time creating massive success and ongoing longevity and ongoing ventures with, that's going to be wealth creation. Cam's the expert in that. I'm the expert in my world. We come together, boom, and it's going to be on. What I'm also very, very, very excited about is the February retreat. December retreat was absolutely huge. We had massive breakthroughs. We had people from Canada. We had people from all around Australia, all different walks of life, and it was really, it's going to be, it was huge. I saw a former me in everyone. That was a scary but a really, really interesting point for the retreat. So these retreats, people, they aren't just retreats. They are journeys that you could grasp onto them and it will change your life for absolutely ever. Or you can go back to your old environment and absolutely do nothing and waste something that you can look back in a few years and you can say that was the catalyst of my change and I'm ready to rock and roll. So in February, it's February the 13th to the 18th, mid-Feb, start 2017 off with something that you're going to have a tool belt and a whole backpack full of techniques, tools, getting yourself out of pain, yeah? And I know a lot of you are there saying, well, I feel like I've gone in circles. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. I can't express myself to be able to get the result. Oh, I'll just do whatever I'll just sit here. I won't do whatever it takes. I will just cop it and I just want to stay in my comfort zone because it's too scary. I don't have the confidence, or I think that I don't deserve any better. That's rubbish. You all deserve better. There is always a different path that you can take, and you want to be around people that have been there. I've been at the bottom. I've been down. This year has been challenging me. I've been copying these all year. Don't get me wrong, people. It hasn't been a smooth ride. It's been an absolute roller coaster. But if I didn't practice, if I didn't do my release work, if I didn't do my success priming, if I didn't do my results creator, if I didn't do my meditation, if my journaling, if I wasn't doing live streams, just studying in that, you'd be brought down to your knees because you're copying these ones from so many different angles and the energy can really take you down. And there's days you do get weak. There's days I do break down in tears. There's days that I'm just like, fuck this. And you know what I say? I get up on my knees, I bite my teeth, and I say, motherfuckers, is this all that you've got? Is this all that you've got? And I keep going after it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I keep going after it. I keep pushing. Because in this world, it doesn't get easier. We just get better. Yeah? It doesn't get easier. We just get better. The more successful you get, the more people you're going to be taking down, the more people aren't going to be at your vibration. Because what I've noticed is, as high achievers, as humans that want to achieve it, your vibration, it keeps coming up because you're always looking up, you're looking up, what's next, and you will see people that are already at a higher vibration, they will come in contact with you. Doors will open up, but the people that have come from a lower vibration that you've allowed in your environment, they will start to pull you down because they might think that they know and that's for them, but be very careful of how you feel. Yeah, and that's what it's about. If you're attracting these big players, if you're attracting people that are levels above you, that says a big thing about where you're going. But if the people that have just come from, the ones that you've helped up and they're questioning, they're challenging you, then there's a reason why they're questioning and challenging you, yeah? And we'll just leave it as that. So That's what I say, people. Keep looking up. Being around people that are better than you. Be around people that are ready to rock and roll. Be around people that, when I say better than you, just more evolved. No one's better than you. People that are just more evolved. Maybe they're better at what you want and you want to be around them, yeah? And don't be around people just to get what you want. Be around people because you desire and you're so proud, and that's what you want to model what they've got. I love to be around some of my close friends in Bali, 53 years old, 61 years old, and these guys have brought companies from bankruptcy to billion-dollar companies. One guy is the director of Prison Break in Canada, in French Columbia or British Columbia. So these people are ones that you were making friends with, and they're meeting you on a par. And then these people that have just sort of come from the woodworks, and they're like, hold on a second, they're not respecting. So just be very mindful of that. You all are and going to be great leaders. So be very mindful of that. When you're at a high vibration, you attract so much opportunities and people you attracted. And there you go, Cam. Like, you attracted that movie producer and the documentary guy that who's making those huge documentaries all around. He's a big juggernaut. And I told you, bro, you put out your message, you put out that energy, and the right people will come. And it's happening. It's go time. It's ready to make it happen. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be bringing in some big things in 2007. Like I said, the retreats are going to be something that's going to be amazing. Looking at going into different countries now with that. Obviously, we've got the Beast Mode retreat, which is the masculine energy, men's only, and that's going to be in Feb. Get there. If you haven't been to one, start the year off with a bang. Start the year off with having direction. Start the year off with having purpose. Starting the year off with having taken that weight off, pulling back the layers, and giving 2017 the biggest year you've ever had yet. And the way that's going to work, if you're looking at the Chinese calendar, 2017, I know for me, especially the year of the monkey, is going to be huge. 2016 was challenging with all the energy alignments, the way the stars are lining up, the way the moons are lining up, the way the vibration is. You put out that vibration and you're going to be on a tsunami of abundance. You're going to be on a tsunami of success. You're going to be on a tsunami of happiness. I've been speaking to my spiritual healers. I've been speaking to Kylie Savage. Check her out as well. She's an absolute, just on another level of what she knows. And it's just staring towards next year. Start next year now, people. Start next year now. You don't need to wait till the calendar ticks over and fireworks and countdown and wake up with a hangover. Get this shit happening now, and that's exactly what I'm planning for. Now what we're bringing in, obviously everyone knows the Beauties and the Beast is huge. It's just blown out of the water. We're bringing in that masculine energy, that beautiful feminine energy, bringing out the best of both worlds. Because unfortunately, I want to give everyone a little bit of feedback. The world is in a massive crisis. The world is in a massive crisis. And what this massive crisis is doing is it's really breaking up. It's breaking up people. It's breaking up marriages. It's breaking up individuals' hearts. It's breaking up families because there is a massive shift. Men are staying in their feminine. Ladies are going into masculine. Then there's having affairs, and the men, they're not getting any respect because the women's always leading them, and so on and so forth. And it's just a huge, there's no sexual attraction. There's no more of being a man and being a woman. It's too mixed now. And that's what's destroying our society because women are putting their pants on, which is okay. They can go and rule it. But when it comes back to being the woman, when it's comes back to actually saying woman, what the woman does, she's the glue. She's the seductive. She's the one that keeps the family together. And then the man is like, should we have dinner? Oh, yeah. Look, well, I haven't organized anything. They're fucking, how can that be attractive to a woman? It can't. So do you think even putting kids in the picture, if the kids see the father being this paralyzed and the mum being rah, 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 it's going to fuck with their head. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I've really created Beauties and the Beast. Yes, it sounds cool, Beauties and the Beast. Really, but I'll tell you, to be honest, the ladies come in, they're not beautiful. The men that come in, they're not beasts. When they leave, the ladies will be beautiful. When they leave, the men will be beasts. Well, when they come in, trust me, they're not. There's nothing beautiful about the woman when they come in being, and there's nothing beastly about the man coming in, oh, gee, why am I here? Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the fucking truth. It's the truth. Do you know, that's how we roll it out. This is how we roll it out. So why I've created that, and this is what I'm saying. So ladies, if you find that you've lost your way and you want to find your sexual inner tiger and your inner goddess again, then you need to get over. It's not about sexual training. That's about finding that self-love and knowing that you're enough, knowing that you do not need to be, that you don't need to look for elsewhere. No, you look within, and then you come to an agreement that you actually want to share that energy with someone else. But once that goes, you're okay. Yeah, and that's exactly what I experienced through my time. And now, I've got the most amazing partner that I've ever dreamed of, and it just seems so easy. What did Cameron say? Too many men acting like little fairies, scared shitless of their own shadow. That's very true, bro. And Kelly Matthews goes, chivalry is lost. Yes. As I've said in a few live streams, I've been doing a lot of research on chivalry, kings, queens, back in the day, how they ruled their empire, so on and so forth. And that's, I'm like, hold on a second. We've actually forgot what fucking man means. Well, do I need to put it up there, what man means? Because trust me, there's not many fucking men walking around as a man, and so on and so forth. And that's what's happening. And you see these ladies that are, becoming these juggernauts and doing all that. They become obviously addicted to they're actually chasing a feeling of what they're not getting from that man or their family. And that's what they're chasing. Significance, power, attention, all that stuff. That's what they're coming back to. And then it's just like, hold on a second. Yeah, you can do all that, but remember, we do everything for a feeling. At the nucleus of everything that we do it for a feeling. And if you're smart enough, you can chop down the steps and you can break down the steps and find the feeling. Once you can find a feeling, let me just fix this up because it's going to fall. Once you can actually elect and find a feeling, then your internal motivator and your internal driver is going to be so powerful. Don't worry about the physical application. Don't worry, I go to the gym to do that. Now, what is the feeling? Oh, I want to make $1 million a year. What is the feeling? Oh, well, I'm going to be the best leader or the best coach in the world. What is the feeling? Well, I want to create a legacy. What is the feeling? I want a hot sexual relationship. What is the feeling? I want to enjoy my life, passion and enjoyment, travel. But what feeling are you searching for? When you discover the feeling, and if you don't know it, that's when you need to get into contact with us, because that's what we teach people, how to elect the feeling, because that is going to be the purest and strongest internal motivator that any human can ever wish for. And that's going to get you there, because when you know what the feeling is, you're going to get knocked back and forth, and you're going to get people pushed you down and holding you back, but you're still going to keep moving forward. Yeah, and that's what you call the ultimate internal drive. You want to learn more about it, get to the retreats or get in contact with us. So with all these other things that are happening as well, we're about to put on a brand new team as well. So I'm really excited about that. And that's going to be all admin. We're bringing in a powerhouse of people really to make things run smoothly. We're about to change so my team, I've got a social media team in New York. I've got a PR publicist and a team and like a manager, which is in LA. And so we're getting everything up and rocking and rolling, so then we can actually start to bring proposals to movie producers, directors of TV shows and so on and so forth. Our new website is going to absolutely be the bomb. All my coaches are going to be on there. That's going to have links to their businesses, to their empires, to their brands, which is going to be huge as well. Because we've got, Lee Lynch, Project Unknown to balance the frequency. We've got Alvy and Mel, they're empowered health. And then also they've got the Game Changer. We've got Matt Greyer, the Father's Honor, which is going to be absolutely huge as well. Who else we got rocking it? Pretty much that's the 3 that will be on there at the moment. So the other boys, yeah, so whoever wants to be coming up rocking and roll, so that's going to be going up on the website. That's going to be huge for them. Obviously, whoever wants to be part of that. And that sort of just gives Team Beast Mode, who's going to be looking after you. At the same time, the amazing thing what we're doing here as well, they come through obviously through what I've led them, but then they go on and build their own brands. They lead their own people, leaders creating leaders to lead others. And that's what people forget about. And even some of the brothers that have moved on, they forgot about it. This is leaders creating leaders to lead others. It's not a controlling environment at all. It's an environment that we leave the path for you can walk on. The reason why you don't see that, because ego, arrogancy, clouded mindset goes in the wrong way. It's like a bird flops out, jumps out of the, doesn't want to be in a cage anymore, jumps out of the cage or jumps out of the nest and goes bang and hits the ground. At the moment they're walking around, oh, this is not too bad there, but they're on the ground. And what they don't realize is everyone's up above them flying because they know how to fly. But once the bird's jumped out of hasn't learned how to fly yet, he's on the ground and then he's looking up at everyone. Everyone's flying around. And then this bird's going, oh, fuck, I forgot how to fly. Geez, I better fly now. Geez, I should have listened to, and I better start flying again. And that happens. So that's all cool. That's all cool. You know, we still rock things out and we still give people love, you know, love, bless them and release. And that's what I say. Another thing is what I really want to start to send out is to all of you. Everyone that gets on the live streams, everyone that's on, you know, on the Instagram, which there's over, I think, about 4,000 followers. You know, my Facebook is just smashed out with friends, the 5,000 friends, some, you know, personally, some, you know, how Facebook works. The 3,000 followers on that as well. All the people on Twitter. Also, the page, we've got over 18,000 followers on the page. You guys aren't followers. Yes, it says followers. You are all leaders and you are all someone that makes what we're doing so special, yeah? All the people that are watching this, all the people that are in the environment, my personal clients, my brothers, my sisters that are in the TAR experience, the people that are in the membership site, people that have been at the retreats, people that are in the leadership empowerment programs, my family, my beautiful family that's on here, they're at our bloody villa back in Bali enjoying it, and I'm in the sticky, you know, sicky Singapore. And just everyone that's in the environment, you know, you can be direct in the inner circle or you can be indirect, people that we just have contact with. And I just want to say thank you all for, you know, giving your time, because I always leave the live streams and say you can be anywhere in the world right now, but you are here with me, and you are, you know, and that's why I really want to pay the respect. And what I want to be saying is I want you all to get fucking excited. Why I want you all to get excited is that as long as I'm above the ground and not in a hole, that I'm going to be pushing and I'm going to be driving this message of empowerment, this message of self-enlightenment, this message of human advanced aware consciousness, this advantage of understanding that the world needs more leaders to step up, this awareness and lens of awareness that we are so able and so fucking, we are so much more, we have so much more potential that it needs to go out to so many more people around the world. Because unfortunately, I was waiting to get on the plane yesterday at Bali Airport, and I normally go into the lounge, but I wanted to do an experiment. It was like, fuck, shoot myself in the foot. So I sat in the food court, and I'm sitting in the food court eating sushi, and this family come and sits next to me. And they were Australian. It doesn't matter who they were, but they were. And they were, first the mum came and sat there, and she sort of just plonked on the chair, and I almost jumped up like that because the chair went up, and didn't care, and being very noisy, and I'm, you know, on my computer and whatever. And then the other kids, and she was very overweight. Then all of a sudden the other 5 kids come, they're overweight and they're screaming and bad energy. Oh, fuck, we should have done that. And, you know, then the father comes over, he's overweight. You know, the way they were dressed, I thought they were, you know, cleaning an oil rig or something. And he's like, oh, you better fucking enjoy this. It cost $100. And that energy, I started like shaking straight away. And I'm like, so I didn't like mean to look over it. And then they're like, oh, do you want some salt? Do you want some Coke? Do you want some this? And I'm looking over like, not that that's their choice, but I'm talking about overweight, like obese, unfortunately. And all of them were. And just, that's okay, that's a choice. That, you know, you can sort that out. But the energy and the limiting mindset they were talking about, you know, there was a poor, one of the kids was sitting over there, and the other kid was sitting with their dad, and you can tell they were isolated. And just the negativity and how they were just focusing on the world and how they were missing out on the beauty around them and the beauty within them. And they were just talking about stuff that was just so successful, fucking success crippling. Negativity, scarcity, fucking anger. And they were just talking about stuff. And I'm like, fuck, what hope do people have? You know, the father's like, oh, these chips are shit and the bread's fucked and this and that. Oh, it's too hot here, bloody Bali and rah, rah, rah. Then what are you doing there? Then he's, oh, you know, $100. And hold on a second, you deal with your family, mate. Don't let the kids feel guilty because you spent $100. Don't, you know, hey guys, I hope you enjoy this. You know, this is some good food. Would you like something else? Because you're there with your family, enjoy it. Don't break it down with your words. Oh, I just said it. No, you didn't say it. I punched you in the face. Oh, that's how powerful words are. So all that stuff is that what you need to understand is these people were there, and I'm just thinking, fuck it. Then I look over here, and you know, and you just see everyone miserable. You're in Bali. You're fucking either you're leaving from the holiday. Enjoy it, guys. You're able to go on a holiday. You're able to feed yourself. You're able to be around your family. You're able to get in that tin flying can and go to any country you want. You know, so it's just, this is what I'm saying with the world. People's mentality is they're looking at the world like that, and that's all they see. They miss all that. You know, that's all they see. They've got the blinkers on. And then while I was on the plane, you know, just the mentality of people, how rude they are and bumping into others and, you know, just not letting this and that. You know, there's an old lady there, let her sit down. Like the etiquette, the chivalry, just the respect for humankind is just, it's no more. And this is where I come in. And I want to be able to stand up on stages. I want to be able to get into people's brains. I want to be saying, people, wake the fuck up. Firstly, start loving yourself. Start fucking being the person that you want, because that's why people, you think that people want to help others. They hate themselves. They are so angry with themselves. So why are they going to be nice to someone else? Why are they going to want to value something else? They don't value themselves. So people are looking at change the world. No, you change your inner world. And that's what I'm here about. And that's why I'm going to be fucking, until I'm in a hole or until I can't speak, that's what we're going to be about, because this is what really cuts me up. This is what really cuts me up. That I thought I will put myself in the public environment, yeah? Normally I said I go up to the, you know, like a stiff, I'll go up to the lounge, sit there, wine, kick back, yes sir, can you have that? I'll polish your shoes. Well, wank, wank, yeah? So then I went down there and people are in pain. Their energy straight away, I'm like, you know, you like this. And how do you think, that's just one family. So the kids were in their 20s, obese, the parents are obese. Well, how do you think that they would be? Do you think that they would have healthy relationships? Do you think they would have a healthy relationship with themselves? Do you think there would be much self-love? Do you know what I'm saying? There would be a lot of pain, and there was a lot of pain. Arguments, this and that. You know, that even what they were eating, there's no self-love. Cheese and all this stuff, salt, Coke, and they were huge. Do you think that they're happy with that? No way. Do you know what I'm saying? People say, oh, I'm happy with my weight. No, you're not happy with your weight. You just say that to keep you in your comfort zone. So that's what I'm talking about, people. What we create here and how I lead people isn't just from, okay, we're going to be beast mode. No, it's about building better humans, about giving people confidence, about building better fucking minds and hearts in men and women, families, singles, whatever, gays, straights. And that's what it's about. It's that consciousness, and it's that global awareness of getting people out of their hell, getting people out of hell and getting them out of the pain. And I'm so serious about this. And that's one of the biggest things. So if I could make an announcement, yeah, okay, we're doing all this, well done, Lee. But my biggest announcement to you all is that if you're someone that is sick and tired of just living and getting enough, or just getting by, living from paycheck to paycheck, if you don't like your body, if you don't have energy, or you do not have a partner, or you don't have the partner you desire, or you're sick and tired of their environment, or if you can't express yourself and you always hold and you hold back and you just don't be you, we're here to unleash you as you, to fill you up, not to hold a gun to your head and say, well, this is how we're going to do it. And this is why I'm so driven, is to build better humans. To build better humans, not to build people that want vendettas, that people that want revenge, and I'll build you into a millionaire. No, because that's going to make you into someone that's got more power, but your internal drivers haven't got integrity or haven't got congruency, because all you want to do is do that back to the world. Is go, hey, everyone that you fuck, do you know what I'm saying? And you are going to build a super moron. Yeah? So that's what I'm about. I'm about here for you to start loving yourself, from you to change your inner world, so then the outer world will always reflect. And that's what it's about. If you put someone that has that ability into that environment, you will start to have the ripple effect. You put one positive person into that group, trust me, and those people would have started turning around. If I started talking to that group, I will promise you that I could change them all turning around, and they would walk away with a big smile on their face, and they would have gone, geez, who's that guy? You give people hope, because people just get caught up with shit. You know, they're talking shit. Well, geez, my parents are talking like that. Well, I can then, because they're my parents. I look up to them. You know what I'm saying? People are staring at the barrel of the shotgun. So, what did Cam say? One man can't do it alone, but we can do it as a collective. People need to step up for their own reason, and once they lead themselves, we can lead others. And that's what it's about. You know, I wasn't always the way I am. I am a big work in progress. I've got a lot of stuff I need to work on. Got a lot of imperfections that I need to sort out. But I know that, and I work at it. Yeah, every day I get in a routine. I'm all of that, I reckon. Kelly Matthews. So a lot of the stuff that I get in a routine. I do what I need to do a day. Some days are good. Some days are better than others, and so on and so forth. That's just humans. We're not going to be perfect. But what I do say is that you work at it every day. Boom, you push hard. I get to the gym. I eat well. I want to squash anything that I have with others. I want to work hard. I want to get the wins on the boards. I want to be that person. Yeah, and that's what it's about. It's having balance, having a balance in health, having a balance in your wealth, having a balance in giving contribution, having a balance in giving back to your family, having a balance in relationship. And I'm a cheeky shit. I always want to have a smile on my face, and my passion is what I'm doing right now. I love to lead, I love to teach, and I love to give back to others, yeah? So, this is how we're going to rock it out, people. I want you all to get excited. 2017 starts now for you all. Go and rock out. You don't need to be a sheep. Go and celebrate it if you want, like they say in the new year, but your 2017 starts now. Start planning, as Cameron says, start mind mapping. Start to get your ideas on paper. Start to put them on your wall. Put your goal, recertify your goals, refresh them. Get excited. Get your ass men for the Feb retreat in Bali from the 13th to the 18th. It will absolutely blow your mind. And if you want to start sprinting towards your goals, you need to get yourself over there. And ladies, couples, singles, whatever you want to do, if you want to get and understand the ultimate true masculine and true feminine, and why I say true is very, very powerful, the yin and the yang, massive polarity that's going to save you, going to save your relationships, and more importantly, it's going to save marriages and families, and more importantly, you can teach this to your children, which is going to save them a world of pain. So that's going to be the 6th of March in Bali as well. As everyone knows, we've got the Beast Den membership site where you can keep clicking into all the power stuff. That's huge. The TRA experience, a lot of people are getting huge results. If you can't get to a retreat, the TRA experience, the True Authentic Reality, is the next big thing that you'll have me on your laptop. Where you click in every Tuesday, every Thursday, and you'll be going through. It is 8 different courses. I always say 8 or 9. That's what saved my life. That was able for me to be able to communicate, to lead, to have business strategies, able to have that knowing, meditation, guidance, finance strategies, all that stuff that got me from doing a 9 to 5, suicide, from being a leader and expressing myself, and being able to be a world-class leader and being able to do exactly what I'm doing now. So that's what the True Authentic Reality is, because it will get you to discover your true authentic self. As you discover your true authentic self, your true authentic reality will be laid in front of you. I'm getting that excited and my tongue's getting tongue-tied, but it's all good. Joe from America, how are you? Important to balance emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually every day. Very, very balanced. So as the car's tires gets realigned, you need to do that every day. Especially, I was telling my main man Cameron there that when you've got a lot of energy and you're putting the energy out, blah, 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 and you go like that. It's like a race car, and you hit it hard, going corners, brakes, boom, boom. You need to make sure you service it. If you don't service it, because you're going hard every day, you're going to really, those little issues will become big issues very quickly. All right, so let's do a quick recap. We're in here because we're going to be doing a mass educational. We're going to be holding workshops in Singapore, which is going to be huge. Really start to get a presence here. They call me the White Rock over in Singapore. The Rock, Vin Diesel mixed with Rock. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe the shaved head. Got the guns like Rock. He's just a little bit bigger than me, just for the moment. So they call me the White Rock over here, which is quite funny. They actually started calling me that when I met everybody at a Tony Robbins event where I met JT Fox and the crew, which was a few years ago, which was really, really cool. And yeah, so that's going to be rocking out. USA, that's going to be huge. We're going to get a lot of exposure there, start to get some things happening there. The celebrity status has got nothing to do. Look at me. It's about being people to actually listen and say, hey, okay, this guy's someone. I'm going to listen to his story, listen to his journey, listen to his message. As everyone knows, we've got the retreats. There's so much happening. Bringing a lot of people on, and that's what it's about. Let's come together because we're on a good thing here. Let's come together with that peace, light, love, harmony. More important, let's come together as a family. Yeah, that's why the brotherhood means so much to me. It's loyalty, honor, respect, trust. And that's what it's about, giving all that back. So what I want to say, I want to give if they're still listening, give a lot of love and shout out to my parents that are at our villa at the moment in Bali. I have to leave them today from these business engagements, and I'll be back tonight at around 11. And yeah, just sending my love to everyone that's on here. And 2017 starts now, people. If anyone that you know could really benefit from what we're doing and how we're there, send this message out to them. Get them in contact with me. I'll give you the link to, you know, I like to talk to people one-on-one because people can get on there, what they see with their lens of awareness. They won't see the value in what we're doing, yeah? Get in contact, people. Let's help everyone. As I always say, alone we're unique. Together we're unstoppable. Team Beast Mode International. Leaders creating leaders to lead others. And that's what we're about. As I always say, people, you could be anywhere in the world right now. I'm in Singapore and you are here with me. I'm Lee Bundy, the CEO of Team Beast Mode International, the messenger of strength and the truth. And I've led you with the truth and I've given you message of strength. Have a good day and much love. Merry Christmas. Bye, guys.